that's not the hard part. Next, talk to us about the actual list cleanse and the last chance.
Yeah, and just, one more thing about the win back. That happened, I talked about how busy, where we get to our busiest time. And so when we're really busy, we want to engage more and more users. So we did that win back right before the holiday, which is our busy time. So now we have these other customers who we hopefully can keep engaged and in the fold, right? And then after CS, the beginning of the year, we actually get down. It's kind of the rubber meets the road. We're going to do a list cleanse. And so what that means for us is we split it into two parts. We do an initial send to our customers, and then we look a week later, we look at who hasn't re-engaged, and we send a last chance. Don't miss out. Please stay connected to the brand. And we'll look at the creative in just a minute. But it's really important that you give your customers a reason to stay with you. If they're not clicking, maybe they don't realize they're missing out on something. So give them a reason.
I've seen a lot of that as well with other companies that have run a similar thing, where it's like, okay, you're not interested, we're gonna let you go now. And it's surprising how people say, no, wait, I want to be on your list, I just don't have time to get to it. So just triggering that, and they're not only they're opting in, and that's something, we think about their thought process. It's, yes, I am interested in your product or message or whatever it is you're trying to communicate.
So I'm actually curious, of everyone here in the room, how many people actually cleanse their lists on a regular basis?
What's that, maybe like 5%?
Wow, it's a pretty small number. How many people want to be able to do it and just haven't gotten that far?
For sure more.
Quite a few. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that. So this is what our creative looked like when we actually did the list cleanse. Our subject line, is this goodbye? CNET will miss you. And this is a subject line obviously we tested. And if you look, can you go?
Yep.
You're a little click happy there. If you look back in the email, there's the message of we miss you, we want to stay engaged. But the reasons that people come to CNET is because of the great content, and we know that. That's based on our interactions with our customers. So at the bottom, there's two options down there. One is don't miss out on breaking news. CNET Daily News. It's one of our flagship newsletters that people get delivered to their inbox every day. And the other one is get unbiased tech reviews. So reviews on products, new things that are coming up into the market, that sort of thing. So again, provide them with a reason, provide them with relevance. That part of the email got most of the clicks. So, and then, if we look at it, how did we do? So what we're looking at here is two pieces, the initial send, and the initial send, and then the week later, the don't miss out. And so on the initial send, we had a little bit over a 9% open rate and almost a 4% click rate. And so do remember, this is coming on the heels of the win back. So these are people we couldn't re-engage, a lot of them we couldn't re-engage before, we're re-engaging now. And then, I talked about, what we feel is important, and that's being able to, the last chance, don't miss out. Maybe somebody, put something aside in their inbox and said, I'll come back to that, before, when I have time, that sort of thing. So we with the last chance, a little bit over 5% open and, around a 2% click rate. So again, just, trying to keep people engaged.
And these are the inactives.
These are all inactives. These are all inactives.
And you just flipped the two sentences around.
We did, and we just flipped the two sentences around. The first one, is this goodbye, CNET will miss you. The last chance, CNET will miss you, is this goodbye.
And the re-engagement results for this?
Yep, the results, we ended up re-engaging almost 9% of our inactive user base. And so we're pretty happy about it. I think the hard thing is when I talk to other marketers is, you got to be willing to go through with this. If you're gonna cleanse your list, it's not like, oh, but really, we're not going to do that. You got to be, and that's the hard. You talk about being brave. Yeah. That's the hard part. And I'll talk a little bit about kind of evangelizing internally. What's kind of helped me to really get people to say, okay, we're cleansing the list now. It makes sense.